What's up, Internet? I'm Matt Brickman. This is the 734 from WCCO. It has finally stopped raining, but not after giving most of us a pretty good soaking. The rainfall totals from yesterday are pretty incredible, especially south of the Twin Cities. You can see kind of that band of blue and purple. Look at some of the numbers in that line. Over 3.5 inches in Northfield. The Cannon River yesterday down in Northfield went up 3 feet just from all that rain yesterday. You had almost 5 inches of rain. That's crazy. Over in western Wisconsin, Clifton Township, the official spot of that report, but several places kind of around River Falls reporting similar numbers there. Weather Watchers green today because we do still have a little bit more rain on the way, but I'll stress the little part of that equation. It's going to be light and more of a nuisance than the major headache yesterday brought. It'll just be some spotty showers. You can see we're getting those already this morning west and northwest of the Twin Cities. As far as the rest of the day goes, I think your afternoon is your best chance to see some very light rain pop up, hit or miss showers, and they won't amount to much more than a couple hundredths of an inch. Twins are supposed to play at 12:10 today. Rain delayed the game last night. I think they'll start on time today, but you could see a brief rain delay if a shower passes over Target Field. And then it becomes beautiful. Sunny and 61 tomorrow. Top 10 weather day Saturday. How could you not celebrate that? Sunny and 71 on a holiday weekend. Just a slight chance of a little bit of rain there on Easter Sunday, but I think most of that day should be dry. Well, the Vikings schedule came out last night. You're like me, you kind of went through week by week and go, okay, that's a win. That's probably a loss. Last year, a bit of a letdown, right? 8-7-1. Staying home when the playoffs started, but new season, a fresh start, plenty of hope, or maybe not. Here are some of the highlighted games here. You've got the Falcons, Washington. You've got the Seahawks on the road. That's not going to be easy. The Chargers on the road. You've got the Bears late in the season at home. What are you expecting from the Vikings this year? Are they going to be back in the playoffs? Can Kirk Cousins finally beat a team with the winning record? What? I mean, he never does. Let me hear your predictions. We'll share some of those coming up in about 4 minutes. Well, after years of talking about it, we are finally going to get to see the Mueller report today. Actually, in just about an hour. Attorney General William Barr is going to hold a press conference around 8:30 this morning to talk about the report. And then the report itself is supposed to be made public shortly after that. Now, Democrats are not happy about the order of today's events. They're saying that the AG is just going to try to cover for the president and try to spin the facts. President Trump, for his part, is confident ahead of today's release.
This should never happen to a president or to this country again, what took place. And you'll see a lot of very strong things come out tomorrow.
You'll remember last month, Barr released a summary in which he said Mueller found no evidence of collusion, but didn't make a conclusion on obstruction. All right, take a look at this video from North Texas. That's hail and lots of it. Storm went through there last night. You can see the windshield cracking as that hail flies down there. There's going to be crews out kind of assessing the damage from storms, 7 of them that reported tornadoes between Texas and Kansas yesterday. Well, Paris is honoring the firefighters that saved Notre Dame today. The French president is hosting them for a special gathering. More than 400 firefighters worked to knock down the fire and save the cathedral from being a total loss. So far, investigators believe the fire was accidental. Okay, the top story on WCCO.com is an update on the boy who was thrown from a 3rd-floor balcony last week at Mall of America. A GoFundMe page says he's still in the hospital, but, quote, making small steps towards healing. That page has raised nearly $840,000 to help with his recovery. Average donation, just about $35. They've also set up a P.O. box if you want to send a card wishing well. We've got information there on WCCO.com/links if you want to do that. The Samsung Galaxy Fold comes out next week. We've been talking about this, it feels like, for years, right? It just kind of folds. That's cool. But early reviews are not going over well. In fact, several reporters who got this phone early say the phone broke just a couple of days into using it. It folds and then the screen breaks. And the low price of $2,000. One reporter who got it early said it was completely broken and unusable after just 2 days. Others notice a constant flickering screen. Oof. Okay, this story is wild. A Vikings fan accused of scamming the team out of $70,000. Investigators are looking for Daniel Escamilla, who the team says wrote a check for a luxury suite to the Vikings season opener last year. Days later, his check for $37,000 bounced. Investigators said, he told the Vikings sorry and he'd pay him back. Asked for another suite, got it, and then that check bounced. This guy's got several active warrants in many states. Not clear where he is now. If you want to read more about this crazy story, go to WCCO.com. Hey, the Lynx are making a big announcement later today, and this tweet could be a clue. All right, what do you think is going to happen here? Last night, the team posted this photo of Lindsay Whalen's old jerseys. Of course, Whalen played 9 seasons for the Lynx, brought home 4 rings, but they haven't retired her number yet. She just retired. I imagine that is what's going to happen. We'll hear for sure with an announcement at 10 o'clock this morning at Target Center. All right, Rob Gronkowski is my favorite human. He doesn't play for the Patriots anymore, but he has left an indelible mark on the franchise. So this is over at the Red Sox home opener earlier in the week. They're fooling around. Julian Edelman tosses a pitch, and Gronk uses the Lombardi trophy to bunt it. Apparently that trophy is not as solid as maybe he thought. Look at the dent in that thing. I mean, this is number 6 for them. Maybe they just leave it like that, and that is the memory of Gronk. Just one giant goof, but lovable. All right, let's get back to today's talker. The Patriots schedule, the Vikings schedule, all the NFL schedules came out last night, and you kind of go line by line there. Okay, I think they're going to win this one. Oh, thank goodness the Giants are in the schedule. We can beat them. And what do you end up with here? Cole here is here to see the predictions of the always optimistic Vikings fans. I got us at 9-7, maybe 10-6 if they can steal a game. Are Vikings fans on the internet that optimistic?
We got a mix of comments. We've got Joseph saying 12-4.
Whoa!
That's pretty hopeful.
Yes.
We got Steve saying, I expect pain, Matt Brickman.
Keep that man away from me.
Then we have Terrell saying, I have no doubts why we shouldn't start the season 8-0 and expect to finish the season 12-4.
That is very optimistic. Is that person a Vikings fan?
I would expect so. And then we have Robert saying, if the O-line comes together, we will go 11-5.
That's the big question, right? Like the offensive line, that was the problem last year. Maybe they take a couple of guys in the draft. They never draft offensive linemen, though. They're going to draft 3 more guys in the defense that's already stacked. Yeah. That just seems like what they do. All right, well, we'll find out in a few months. That is it for now for the 734 from WCCO, a time when most of the Twin Cities are on the go. If you haven't already started your day with us with your mobile news, go ahead and make us part of your routine. We'll be back here tomorrow at 7:34. Until then, be nice to each other on the internet.